Okay, this is happening, finally. Dear Lord Jesus. Hi, everyone. Find the angle. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is 9:30 at night. I've been procrastinating doing this video all day. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about how I've been doing a lot of different things with my skincare. And I think it shows because my skin has never looked this good. Like what my skin looked like in my last video. And you can just see like the improvement is like a massive. Like I'm just looking at myself like, wow, I can be barefaced off camera. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, we're doing a full face of first impressions. All these products are going to be drugstore products. Because we're in a bit of a recession right now, and that's not stopping me. I'm buying so much shit, so much makeup. My collection is forever expanding. But I just have a bunch of new stuff. I really love filming these videos because, well, they give me an excuse to buy makeup, but also I get more of a base knowledge of the products out in the market. I have more experience. I can recommend people different things. I really try hard to try things that are unique and new and things that are obviously current or things that are in categories never tried before. Like, for example, this is the first time I'm using a drugstore product on my brows. I've been so diehard for the Kat Von D brow pomade. So now I'm trying a new one for the first time. And it's really great. I really actually hope it works out because then I could be a dupe and I could save some money. Let's get started. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I have two products that I could use. The first one is this e.l.f. gel powder and eyebrow kit. This is a product and you can see all the stuff in the box. I've swatched some things because I couldn't wait. I was curious and I wanted to like just check textures, but I solemnly swear I did not use any of this makeup on my face. I'm gonna make this a normal video for a stark contrast to my last one. But yeah, this is it. It comes in that like standard like e.l.f. sleek black packaging that pretty much everything comes in. And I got the shade dark. It comes with a little brush. The brush probably sucks. Actually, the angle part of the brush, there's an angle part and more of a blending part, is not that bad. So the darker product is the wax and then the lighter product is the powder. I guess the idea is to fill it with the powder and put the wax on top of it. I might do this with one brow and then I'll try a different product with the other brow. Because, although I don't know if... See, the thing is, I don't know if I can get... My issue is I can't really use powders anymore because I have to draw in the tail of my brow completely, and powder doesn't really allow you to do that. So I'm gonna try, but I don't know. I do not have access to my brushes right now very easily. Oh my god. I'm gonna wash it off with some isopropyl alcohol to get the product that is in the brush. I just put it in the cap. This is a Aesthetica B13 brush. This is my standard brush to use for brows. It's very tiny and compact, and it has the spoolie, and it has a very nice angled tip. So this has been basically the designated brow brush for me, and it is the Aesthetica B13. I have a lot of Aesthetica brushes because I used to get sent a lot of them from Yes Oh Yas when I was still working with them. So I'm just gonna clean it on a cloth and not my boxers. See, the thing with my film setup is I can't really move right now. Like I can't even like get another camera to show you. Like I am boxed in with my tabletop and my camera and all the lights are around me. And then I have this drawer open that's full of the new products. Anyway, I'm rambling. This product looks see, I don't think this is gonna work. Well, actually, I could probably use the wax as if it was a pomade. So let's dip into that. And we're gonna see. Need to really get into the habit. Okay. Oh, wow. So we do have some pigment. Yeah, I don't know. That brow powder looks really light. It's definitely not gonna draw, but we'll see. It's alright. It looks better on camera than it does in person. It's no Kat Von D brow pomade, I'll tell you that right now. And granted, it's not meant to be. It is a brow wax, and I believe I totally destroyed the box, so like a genius, so I can't read the instructions. but I'm pretty sure this might be meant to use afterwards. It's meant to be used in your brow hair, a wax. It's not meant to be like a liner or something you could just draw something on with. So I'm going to keep that in mind. This product was definitely not meant to be used this way. But I will say that it's not working for me. It's taking a lot of time to build up. I'm probably just going to end up putting this in a giveaway because I know I'm never going to use it. Yeah, it's just not... Well, you could see right there a little bit of my hair is actually there, so it appeared on darker powder, but I really don't think it's going to do anything. I dip into the powder, and we'll see. We're going to go right here. Ugh, yeah, those... How are those colors, like, meant to go together? Look at that. That... If you have brow hair, and if you are... I don't know what shade this is in. It's in dark. So the shade is in dark. How is this a dark powder? This is like a medium at best. Okay, I'm not happy with the color choice of the powder. It needs to be darker. It needs to have more pigment. However, it is showing up, and I feel like if I were to have brow hairs, I could probably use this all over my brow for a nice natural brow. You can see my tail definitely is not as filled in as it should be. Alright, I'm gonna make an effort to make this look nice. I'm gonna take some of the wax. So my first impressions of this is it's no Kat Von D brow pomade, that's for sure. It's definitely, it's not up to par. Like, I'm trying really, really hard. This actually has a mirror. I should just use a mirror in here. Like, I'm trying really hard. Really, really digging into the product, and I'm trying to like do a pressing motion. Like, no matter what I do, it's like that's the best I think I can get it. I think this would be a good product if you actually had a full brow. But if you are like me or somebody who is in a terrible shaving accident and lost part of their brows, or you just have like no brow hair, I don't know if this would work for you. Luckily, we have another product to try. Okay, so this one's interesting. This is also from e.l.f. and it is a lock-on liner and brow cream in the shade medium brown. And this, obviously, as the name states, can be used as either, if it comes out, it can be used as either a liner or a brow cream. It's very light. It comes in the same like jar pomade situation. I'm gonna swatch it with the brush. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, let's just take a minute. That is so ready. There's one swipe. Quite pigmented. So actually this might work well for me. Let's try it. Now, the pigmentation for a brow pomade is one thing. Another thing is it going to set? Is it going to, Okay, this, I mean, I like this a lot better. But this is a product that's more up my alley. One I might keep. I'm not going to keep all this makeup, by the way. That's why I'm saying, like, oh, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to pass this on. Because I just have too much right now, and I'm definitely not going to keep product I don't even use. I want to try it in the video just to get, like, my opinion on it. Okay, now I see why people use the handheld mirror. Oh, wow. That actually... I did dip back into the product, but... I was worried it was going to be too light, but actually it's a very nice color. It's just the color I want my brows to be. See if we can do like an ombre situation. I did not shave. I need to shave my brows. Okay, so we have two completely different brows. I'm gonna clean them up with concealer and be right back. Oh my god, guys, if you knew what I just went through. I just spent like 20 minutes trying to get these brows together. I just have some of those days when my brows just get really out of hand. I don't feel like starting over. When I first shaved off my brows and I was still trying to figure it out, I literally would go out with like brows like this every single day. And nowadays I really learned how to reel it in and tone it down. This pomade is very pigmented. I like that. The longevity, I don't know. I'm touching parts of it and it does seem to be transferring just a little bit on my hand. Nothing crazy. It's not like super waxy or anything. but I will say my Kat Von D pomade would not do that. So the only way to really know is to do a wear test. And I should really do... I could probably get away with doing like one on one brow and one on another. I'll probably do that, update you guys, because the colors are really similar. So I could definitely do it and people wouldn't notice and see which brow lasts longer. I already primed my eyes. Hey, how you doing? This is a brand called Karity. This is the Come As You Are 15 Matte and Shimmer Pressed Pigments. A lot of brands will call their pressed eyeshadows pressed pigments when they're supposed to be pigmented. They had their own website. They're also available on Amazon for a lot, and they're very affordable. Price range, I would say, similar is to Morphe, and I actually had somebody recommend them to me a couple years ago and never got around to trying it, but now I finally saw that they have a Karity section in this local CVS near me. The CVS near me is crazy, you guys. They have, it's basically like Ulta now, just with the drugstore and not the high end. Like, they have it divided into sections. The sections are so huge, so vast. They have like the majority of products in the line. Their next section is like amazing. Like, I can get everything that I could possibly need or ask for. And that drugstore is really where I started appreciating NYX. So God bless that. So I think for my look today, this is a mirror, so this will make it a lot easier to film. What I'm probably going to do is just do my look, and I'm going to film it, but I'm going to speed through it. And then I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the end, because this is going to be too long if I talk you guys through every single little thing. I'll get more talky and personal with the face portion of this video, but I'll see you guys in a minute. So I just color corrected my beard off camera. The beard is gone. I don't have any new products for that. I don't really compare color correctors like that. I use whatever. I'll use a lipstick. I use like the orange cream color from my Flash color palette. So I did what I've been doing recently. I used the LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange, and I set it with this JCat Beauty Aqua Assurance powder. It's a little bit too dark for me to use as a foundation, but it is like the perfect color to like color correct, like set my color corrector with, because it's like very yellowy and orangey. And I'm a little scared, you guys, because I'm gonna now go in with an illuminating foundation. This foundation, and a lot of people raved about it and saying it's really long wearing and it's high coverage. It is the LA Girl Pro foundation, the original one, not the matte one. And the original one is said to have an illuminating finish. I'm in the color Fair. For those of you who know me, I don't wear anything but matte foundations. I might sometimes wear a natural satin foundation, but foundations that claim they make me dewy, I stay far away from. Granted, I'm not wearing this out, and I'm gonna wear this for a couple of hours, and if it's long wearing, you know, there are exceptions to that rule. The Wet n Wild foundation is meant to be like a natural skin-like foundation, and it lasts a very long time on me, so maybe this will be a similar sort of thing, because it is a similar price after all. Okay, first impressions, it's very liquidy, so we'll see. It has a weird smell. It's scented. I don't know if I like it. It's a weird scent. You can tell the way foundations blend if they're illuminating, and this is one of those foundations like I can tell. I'm gonna blend right here and see what the primer did, if it did anything. This foundation, I don't know. The color is pretty good. I'm pretty good at matching myself, even in the drugstore where there are no testers. Part of the reason for that is because I always make the joke that I'm 4 colors. I make the joke that I'm 4 colors because I always do so much highlighting and contouring that I feel like I can get away with like not matching myself perfectly. And that is true. Like if you do like the full face, like glam, Instagram, like stuff on the internet beauty routine, and even drag as well, you can get away with like not being exactly right. Like it's one thing if you're doing like everyday makeup, then you want to be as matched as possible. But otherwise, this is a very loose foundation. Similar consistency, reminds me of the Fenty foundation. Also, it's like dupe, the Catrice foundation. It's alright, you can see. You're fine. Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is I want to set this as soon as possible. That's what I know. I don't like it. I feel like this is a breakout waiting to happen. Let's check the coverage. Yeah, my forehead is really oily and it's not having my forehead's not having it at all. It's sliding all over the place. Looking very, very streaky. This does not happen with my usual like matte foundations. Conceal and set with powder really quickly this area so it doesn't break up, and then I will review the concealer and powder on the rest of my face with you guys. It's not working for me. I would like an oil slick. I want to take it off so badly, but we're gonna power through it. I hate feeling rushed to like set my makeup. Yeah, I need it. I will say the coverage I got is very good. Like it's covered, but it's just, yeah, this is too dewy for me. I don't think I'm gonna be reaching for this. Like I feel uncomfortable. Like look at that. I just touched my face and it went away. I'm not down for that. I need a little more help. Let's just talk about this concealer. Look at the size of it. I keep my concealer in little compartments and like a unit I have back here, and this takes up like an entire compartment. Where with normal size concealers, I can fit like 2 or even 3 or 4 in one compartment, but this needs its own compartment. This is the Juvias Place concealer. I forget its full name. I have the box right here, so let's get it together. I Am Magic Concealer. Juvias Place, I'm sure we all know by now, is a black-owned brand. I have some of their eyeshadows. I really like them. That's all I've tried. I've never tried a complexion product. This will be the first one. And because the container is huge, the wand is huge too. Sharp, tart shape tape vibes. Okay, so I had some audio issues because I use a microphone now to record my sound, and I guess I conked out. So I'm just gonna record this. I'm applying this concealer the same way I would apply my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, since it gave me the same sort of feel that Tarte Shape Tape does. All this really means is that I'm using a very small amount. My review on this concealer is it is so full coverage and so blended out. This gives me the closest feel to the Tarte Shape Tape out of any concealer I've tried. This currently definitely is the #1 drugstore concealer in terms of coverage. It really does remind me of the Shape Tape, and I absolutely love it. Wish it took a little less room on my display case though. I'm just blending it out, and I'm going to look like an absolute nut because I am talking to myself, thinking you guys are going to hear everything that I'm saying, but clearly that is not the case. Okay, I was just smelling the next product I'm using because it literally smells like cake batter. This is the product I was the most excited about this entire video, the Creme Shop Setting Powder. And this powder is beautiful. It is so finely milled. It doesn't really change the color of the makeup, and it set everything beautifully. And I'm just putting this all over my face with a big fluffy brush. No rhyme or reason to it. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm going to take this big, beautiful Essence bronzer that's so big and so juicy looking, and it smells like coconut. I was just smelling it compared to the Physicians Formula bronzer. And then I have this beautiful Karity bronzer and blush palette. This is so stunning. And I'm going to be using both of these to bronze and contour myself today. I'm going to first go with the Essence bronzer, putting it all over my low points. And I'm just going to say, this bronzer was a little bit dull. I definitely wanted more bronzing, more pigmentation, more drama, more excitement. And it just took a while to build this bronzer up, and I did initially go with a couple of layers in an attempt to build this bronzer up before remembering that I was using another product. So you see me just doing that. I'm using my Crown tapered brush, which is my favorite brush for bronzing and contouring. It's a perfect size to hug your cheeks while also blending. Just a little shameless plug there. Then I'm taking a more precise brush to contour with the bronzer from the Karity palette, and this product is amazing. You can see the difference between the two cheeks as I show you right there. It gives such a much more intense bronzing and contouring to the cheeks. It looks so good. It blends out so beautifully. I can't wait to put blush on my cheeks now. I am going to take the Karity blushes from the same palette, and I'm going to take 2 of them. I just want to say these blushes are absolutely amazing. Ever since I filmed this video, I've been obsessed with this palette. Obsessed. Like, I use it every time to do either my blush or my bronzer or both. Like, the quality and pigmentation of this palette, especially for the price, is just absolutely out of this world. Like, I can't. Then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild loose highlighter in the shade I'm So Lit. Now, I'm not sure. This highlighter went on really beautifully, but compared to the Artist Couture Diamond Glow powders, which is the most similar thing I could think of, it's a little bit not as pigmented, and also it kind of faded throughout the day. I think the texture is really loose, and it just kind of didn't show as beautifully. Then I'm going to bake my face. I'm going to take some colors from the Karity palette to do my under eye. I took the colors Drew, and then I think I took the color Gwen, which is the red, and Drew is like more of a mauve color. And I just put that on the under eye and blended it out with the highlighter brush to give it a really smoky yet blended effect. Now I'm moving on to lips, and this is where things are a little weird. I didn't have a lip liner, so I decided to use the same Joah K-Beauty lip liner because it was a really dark brown, and it did not go at all with Joah lipstick I was using in the shade, I don't know the name of this, it's not on the package. This is like a cross between a lipstick and a lip balm, except it doesn't have a lot of pigment. It kind of reminds me of the MAC Cream Sheen lipsticks, but less pigmented, and it just didn't work. Like, it wasn't pigmented enough to cover or blend with the dark eyeliner I used for my lips, so I just had to end up taking a brush and blending everything out and turning it into this really, like, mauve color that was pretty, but just not quite what I was going for. And I'm going to use an Essence Plumping Gloss in the shade That's Big. Oh my god. And this gloss didn't really plump my lips at all, just being honest. It was really pretty and really pigmented and really brought the lips together, but I'm going to end up putting this in a giveaway. By the way, I'm putting all the products I didn't like in a giveaway, so you guys can try them for yourselves. Because maybe some people will like something I didn't like. You never know. Okay, now I'm having film and microphone issues. I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. Share it to the world. Share it to the children. I'll see you next time. Bye. I'm running out of power. You can tell by how fast I'm talking. Bye. Love you.